Hikaru, this summer, Hikaru died. It's the best queer story ever. It shows queer struggles, especially in teenagers and in a small town. It's the best thing ever. It's the only BL I've like actually enjoyed reading because the other ones don't touch on the fact, like the queer aspect, rather than just, yeah, I don't read yaoi. I read BL, barely. I read GL all the time. But it's like, bruh, this peak. I love the representation in this freaking book. It's so freaking cool, bro. It's so freaking cool. Read it. Read it, bro. Read it, bro. Read it, read it, read it. Literally the only BL I've like ever enjoyed reading, and the only one I've read yaoi before. I hated it. It was not fun. I remember it was like this thing called a boy band. I forgot what it was called, bro. And it was like not my first, I've read yaoi a while back. Now I'm a fan of GL and Yuri because I'm a lesbian, but like, bro, this is the only BL I actually enjoy reading and want to see more of. The best thing ever. The best. Literally, bro. Literally. Go read it. Now. Why did I decide to make a bat mask if I'm not Basque? Therian? It could also be for fun, but basically, for my, it's a friend gift for my friend. Basically. I have no idea if I'm in frame or not, so let me go back here. So, this will be the base that we're working on. And I went to Michael's and got a lot of supplies for it. I don't have the felt with me, but I have like everything else. I have mesh, foam. I have more foam. I have more foam. I have even more foam. I don't know where the felt is. I had it. I think I left it in a different room. Like honestly, genuinely, I think I left it in a different room. That's why I don't have it here. But I did buy felt. That's black because we're making a bed. But albino bats exist. Bruh, I know that. Anyway, I bought this whole foam pack because I just want these ones. Then again, it doesn't matter what type of like foam color we're using because we're gonna felt it anyway. But yeah, anyway, I haven't felted a mask in 2 years. 2 years. 2 years I haven't felted a mask. So if it has wrinkles and it looks bad, you're gonna have to expect that. Like I genuinely can't give you a better answer. It's gonna happen. You're like if you see the result, it has wrinkles everywhere. You're gonna know why. Anyway, we got all the colors. Happy Pride Month. I think it's still June. I actually don't know. I didn't check. This is the LGBTQ colors. The LGBTQ colors. The colors, the rainbow. The A colors. They're not in order. This is the rainbow. This is the rainbow. Not gay. Gay. Get out. You're so bad. Anyway, this video doesn't have a script, so that's why I'm acting a little weird. A little silly. A little sweet. Okay, I'll stop. Just so you know, if there's like anybody who's taking it seriously, I just hope you know that this is all satirical. I don't actually mean any of this. Yes, I'm not actually doing, like, actually genuinely, I'm just doing, yeah, whatever. So, let's get started. So basically, if you don't know the plan, I'm gonna cut off the ears, make custom ones, modify the eyes, add a lot of sketches for what patterns I want and stuff. Reminder, this is a friend gift, a gift for my friend. I swear if they find this video, they don't know I'm alterhuman. No, this is so embarrassing. Why am I making myself? If like everybody who isn't like a therian thinks that therians all wear masks, what is it gonna look like when I give my non-alterhuman friend a mask? And it's coming from me, so everyone's gonna assume, bro, I'm like a furry. I'm a furry. I'm like actually really cringy. I should stop. Anyway, so this is the base we're working on, and let's get started. I hope for this intro, I hope I was in frame for the whole thing, because if I'm not, I'm probably gonna add a note that says, by the way, I wasn't in frame the whole entire video, so yeah, whatever. Bro, come on, bro. Hey, you guys. It's me! If you find me odd or unfunny, it's because I'm literally just in the process of unmasking, so basically, especially on this YouTube channel, because I, like, want to unmask here, so basically, kind of expect that I'm gonna be a little weird. Saying I'm gonna act a little weird while I'm already an alterhuman is crazy. In the big 2025, 2026. That was a joke, bro. Just a joke, though. Anyway, I know I'm unfunny and like weird, so like you don't have to remind me. The mask will be based off a leaf-nosed bat, which looks like this, if you didn't know. Before I start, I'm gonna peel the backs of this foam. And I want to do it in front of you. Oh, I'm barely taking it off. The back is sticky, so I have to be careful. Bro, can you get this off? I didn't need to buy the sticky one. It's a sticky to my hand. Ooh. Ooh. This would make good ASMR. Anyway, let's get started with the mask making. My first video of me cutting out this foam basically didn't save because my phone like shut off or whatever. But anyway, I'm gonna be using pink foam so I can tell the difference between the felt and the foam. This is my first time ever using like thin foam like this, and like thin foam in general. Hope it goes well. I don't know what I'm doing. What's the trip a tutorial how to do this better, but like bro, I'm a loser, so whatever. My first thing I want to discuss is building your YouTube career off of hot takes and why I think it's bad for your channel. This also applies to other social media. Yes, there's nothing wrong with defending unpopular opinions you have, but like the problem lies where if it's like all your content is hot takes, then it's like you can have like an audience for one hot take because a lot of people agree with that one. But the second you post another hot take, a different audience will grow, and then there will be two sides of the hot takes. A hot take is an unpopular opinion that basically a lot of people dislike or get angry about, I'm pretty sure. So it's like if you have two audiences for different hot takes, basically most of them will disagree with this take and a different one will disagree with the other take. And then nobody's actually here for like you. Because of that, hot takes can widely range against like a lot of opinions, especially if you're like one person. As said, there's nothing wrong for standing for an unpopular opinion, but if you just make hot take content, then your audience will probably be divided because of the nature of hot takes. I also want to talk about object kin shifting. I'm probably gonna make a separate video about this of like alterhumanity, like frequently asked questions, because I've got that question a lot. Do object kins like shift? Generally, it depends on the individual. Basically, one of the answers can be no, because I don't shift, or yes, because I shift. It all matters on personal experiences. But if you're asking me, it's I do have object kin shifts. I've answered a comment similar to my answer here. Basically, my shifts are very euphoric moments of my identity. To the point I can feel overwhelmed by my object kin identity. I also get phantom shifts, which is a little like, it's a little hard to understand as like if you're someone who doesn't identify as an object, or in general an object kin. Object kins can shift like any other alterhuman. I think ultimately it depends on the person. Some of us don't even have phantom shifts. Some of us don't have shifts at all. And our shifts can range a lot. I think the question comes from is adapting the urges of your type. And it can be a little hard to understand because objects don't really have personality. Essentially, inanimate. I would cut out the eyes. I don't know when I'm filming the background video, but I forgot to say this earlier. I didn't cut out the eyes early because I'm too scared to use a box cutter without like supervision. Basically, I'm like a Home Alone. And if I get cut, I don't know what to do. How do I tell people that I have dysphoria about not being a train? Like, it's so odd. Like, why would I ever tell anybody like, that? Bro, the bare minimum of dysphoria is basically the species dysphoria. And I literally have dysphoria about not being a train. This is insane. Like, dude, I want to destroy this decaying corpse I'm in. Let me out of here. I might go thrifting again and then make a haul of, like, every single thing I've thrifted before. If you watch some of my videos and seen a pink jersey, I've also thrifted that. It's like my favorite thing to wear ever. Yes, if you're wondering, we deep cleaned it when we got home. I also have this really pretty black hole shirt, I think. No, it's an eclipse. When the moon goes in front of the sun, it makes that white like outline. It's a really pretty shirt, and I hope I can show it off in like one of my videos. I just don't know where it is right now. Since I make long form content, my stuff doesn't reach a lot of people, especially if I go in like depth about like alterhumanity stuff, and not a lot of people want to see that, really. In my opinion, I don't think they do. Maybe I'm just a negative Nancy or something, but I just don't think a lot of people will click on videos like that. Or it's just because my special interest is alterhumanity and nobody really is just that interested like me. Now I sound really egotistical. I promise you I'm not that egotistical. I was just joking, I swear. I'm probably gonna make a poll on my community posts if you are willing to, about a poll basically talking about what videos I should make next. My ideas are like Alterhumanity frequently asked questions, a questionnaire for me, but I don't think that would gain a lot of traction. Like I don't think a lot of people would ask questions about me really, because I don't have that much big of a fan base. Should I do an introduction video, ASMR, or like another rant about like Alterhumanity? Maybe just like about species dysphoria or like something else. Or you can comment something else you want to see. I'm open to anything really. I might make a video about concept kids next, but the thing is I'm not a concept kid myself, but I just want to talk about it. So if I get anything wrong in that video, basically let me know, and then I'll probably edit it or like remake it. So since it's been 2 years, oh my god, I'm like about to faint. Bro, I'm like so, Jesus, I'm about to faint. Whoa. And my head hurts so bad. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, never mind, I remember. Since it's been 2 years since I felted a mask, I'm really scared if I'm doing it wrong, because I know I will end up doing it wrong, and it's gonna turn out like all wrinkly and stuff. I want this mask to be really simple. I don't want to put that much effort into it. So maybe I won't do eye modifiers. If you're making a den, I suggest having like a blanket or like a puffy thing under you, or for the base of your den I mean, and then overfill the edges of the mattress thing, whatever you're using, with pillows and stuffies like barriers. I haven't seen people talk about therian journals in a while. I want to make a video about that too, like about tips for like therian journals. I find like people who modify their like cat masks a lot like really cool. Like you went from like a plain white cat mask to like a caribou, and I find the process so like entertaining. This is the mask so far. I still have to add like brown tints everywhere, because you know, leafy nose bat, so it's not supposed to be this black. I was gonna add fur. Where's the fur? Wait. Oh, right here. But every time I move it, the fur goes everywhere. It's insane, bro. Sadly, the progress of me cutting the felt was basically deleted for some reason. I actually don't know why. I think it was something with storage. I want to keep it like simple and cute. Bro, I don't know like any popular therian creators at all. I keep randomly coming across them when I see stuff about them, and then I just realize they have like over 100,000 like subscribers. The only like popular one I know of is Soda Tab, because I've been like watching them since they had a few thousand subscribers, but that's it. I also just barely engage with like the online therian community. I would have loved to like live stream this video instead, but like I would mess up so bad live streaming. Like I don't know what I'm doing. I've live streamed before, like before my rebrand or whatever, and it was basically it was fine and stuff, but I'm always so nervous, so I just don't do them. So sadly, this whole entire like videos process of me making the mask kept getting like deleted randomly, and I don't know why. So like half the videos of me working on the mask aren't here. Anyway, I'm gonna make a part 2 of this video because I can. I've made a train mask like video part 1 before, and I finished the like the mask before I made a part 2, and I didn't need to make a part 2 because the results were so short, or like the work time. I love being an alterhuman because it's unique, but dude, when it's involuntary, it's very involuntary. I wish I could choose to not be an alterhuman, because the dysphoria of not even being trained is so bad. I feel so embarrassed saying that. I'm ill, like mentally ill. I know that, but it's like I don't want people to make fun of me for the fact that I have dysphoria, a mental illness, for being a train. That's the harsh part of it. I hate how it's involuntary, because people make fun of me for something I literally can't control. A lot of people wonder why their content isn't as recognizable as popular therian creators and stuff like that. What I want to ask is, what do you think makes their content distinct from others? What's recognizable about their style? One thing I suggest if you're a smaller creator is having a main mask that you use for almost all your videos. This keeps you recognizable through growth. And I'm an example of it. Have you ever seen a train mask? Have you ever seen a train mask be displayed in this specific way? This ensures that I'm identifiable, especially because people do recognize me by my train mask. I'm not really a blur with other creators that they're subscribed to. Also, if you need help finding your own style through editing, just take inspiration off of a bunch of creators that you find their style really nice. That's what I did. I took little inspiration off of each content creator I've enjoyed looking at their editing style for. Just like an inch of their, like, inch of inspiration. And then I littered it inside of my own editing. But how many creators should you take inspiration off? That there's no limit to that. You can take inspiration off of as many creators as you want, and you'll still end up with a unique style. Even if you have one of these as a unique mask or a unique editing style, you'll be recognizable for one of them. I don't know what I'm more recognizable through, or if I'm recognizable through both, as in my editing style and my train mask. So if you made it this far, let me know. What do you find most recognizable for my content? What makes me distinct from other creators? I would like to hear your thoughts on it. What's the most noticeable thing about my channel? I hope I don't sound egotistical for giving tips like this. If I sound egotistical, let me know. This is all I have for today's video. Thank you so much for coming along, bro. I hope when you don't mask, nobody makes fun of you and you just get to stim away. That's how happy I am for you. Thanks for staying here while I make this bat mask. I know it was more of a YAP session than making the bat mask, but just ignore that. Thanks. Anyway, thank you and goodbye. I hope you had a good time, passenger.